or a load of rock, and then it's gonna be a short day. We're just going 50 miles, 60 miles one way, 60 miles back. We may stop and get fuel, I don't know, but either way, we got to go deliver, come back. I'm going to change out a few tires. I got a drive tire that's getting a little skimpy. And I got a trailer tire that needs to be swapped out. So that's kind of the plan for today. We'll do our best to execute it. Just realized this light started to look like a fishbowl. Water line in there. Come on, chillin', get on the bus. We gotta go. Old Bob beat me here today. My turn. Come on, get the fork in there. Get it out that trailer. There you go. The crumbs are gone. They're getting a new skill, so we don't have to scale out. Come on, you old hen, get out of the road. Push. Getting a little low on fuel up there. It's time to get some. 2 smoked sausages and a grape soda. As if I need more help with my stomach issues. Just like that, we're back. We're gonna jump out, do some tire swapping around, and get ready to start the weekend. One of the comments I was looking at a while ago and kind of had to laugh about was one of the regulars, and he said, they ought to call you the back road bandit. Hey, look, I grew up here in Missouri. My dad ran the 2-lane roads in a truck. I grew up learning to drive on the 2-lane roads in cars and pickups, and just naturally they come to me in about everything I do. I would probably put myself, and I might be tooting my own horn, but as far as my abilities, I'm probably within the top 1,000 in the United States as far as truck driver goes, and I'm talking knowledge, skills, mechanical. I'm kind of an all-around type guy, but one thing that has always been drilled in my head, and I would say my dad was probably one in the top 1,000 of his time. One of the things he started drilling in my head from the time before I even had my permit, the time I wanted to start learning to drive, you need to learn where your vehicle is. You need to know what's going on here. You need to be able to read what's happening before you get to it. That's always been drilled in my head. And then whenever I started driving, I had Mike and Ron both trained me. Mike helped me get my CDL, and I ran with him for a little bit. And Ron kind of finished me up after I got my CDL and taught me how to do flatbed. But, both of those guys have placed in national truck driving rodeos. So as far as driving goes, they were both very skilled at what they did. So naturally, I really didn't have a choice. I had trainers that refused to let me to be just another slob going down the road. So when it comes to the back roads, they don't bother me. There's only been a couple of 2-lane roads that I've been a little nervous on, and one of them was over in the Virginias. So I can't remember if it's West Virginia or regular Virginia, but yeah, I'm no stranger to the back roads. I like running the back roads. I'd rather run back roads than the interstate. It might take me a little more time, but in the end, I don't have to deal with the interstate. I don't have to deal with the Tupperware torpedoes and, the super truckers and all that out there. I just run the back roads, enjoy the scenery, take my time. Yeah, it might seem like I'm running fast, but I have a rule. You got to respect the 2 lanes. You have to respect them. Anything can happen at any time on the 2-lane roads. A lot of blind hills, driveways on the opposite sides of hills and corners and stuff like that. Anything could happen. That's why I run a CB, because a lot of times other truckers will warn you on the 2-lane roads. Sometimes they won't, but sometimes they will. And, even on the interstates, it comes in handy, but it really is something I think is crucial if you're like me and want to run the back roads. You need to have a CB on. But we're going to get out. We're going to get our tires swapped out real quick for these. There's some nasty storms coming in. I need to get them swapped out, so I'm not going to film. I was going to film, but I don't have a good tripod set up, so I need to get these things knocked out before these storms come in. And but y'all stay safe out there. God bless you, and we'll catch you later. I think we got about all we can legally get out of this one.